Good morning and welcome back to the channel, Tight Liners. We're down here on a very popular mark today. I put one big bait out and I put a scratching rig out. And before I got the camera going, there was our friendly resident dogfish ready to oblige to save a blank. So the plan is to fish a few hours here today, also to throw a few mackerel feathers just to see whether they've arrived yet. It's coming up to Easter, of course, and my dad and I used to come down here at the start of Easter holidays to get a few mackerel for bait and for the table. And we used to get them quite regular. So who knows, we'll give it a try. One dog got ready, so the blank is well and truly saved. Normal chydig. Right, second bite up in here. It does look like another dog bite. I believe it could well be another dog. Doesn't feel anything different to the dogs, to be honest with you. Just a lump, not doing anything. And there it is. Second dogfish of the session. Just about to swing over the top, and there we go. There we go, Tight Liners, second dog of the session on ragworm. Looking for dabs really. I just want to try and catch something different so I can include it in that specimen hunt with the shore huggers. Anyway, I'll unhook this, get it back, get another bait out there. Still no movement on the very big bait, but I don't know, maybe not expecting too much on it anyway. So anyway, this little fella's going back. He is only a small fella and all. Anyway. Right. Normal chydig. Right, Tight Liners, it's time to try my first attempt at catching mackerel in 2022. So, let's give it a go. I'm going to go the other side of these rods. Yeah, don't cross over them. So here we go. First attempt at mackerel. Well, tightliners, the third dog of the session. Look at the size of the bait that's taken. That's definitely not intended for him. Yeah. Anyway, this is what we're going to be looking at, I think, at the moment. Tide's on the way down. It's a bit choppy, but it's fishable. Anyway, dogfish number 3. Right, still no luck on the mackerel feathers. This rod was starting to do a few bounces there again now. Probably another doggy. Yeah, I think so. It would be nice to think there could be something else there as well, but I don't think so. Lassoed itself around the rig. So we have it. That's dogfish number 4. That was taken on a combination of drag and crab claws. I spoke to you the other day when we were fishing in Valley that the crab claw does work. Well, not really intended for this fella. Here's a male dogfish. It's got these claspers there. So dogfish number 4 going back in now. Normal. Right, tightliners, that's doggy number 5. Again, crab claw. Right, it would be nice to see something different. I've tried putting it out far, a bit closer. I don't know. It's got to be something more than just dogs in the sea. Anyway, normal dig. Get this one back. Right, tightliners, it's now coming up to midday. I think I'll give it another half an hour because all we're getting here now is dogs. I've tried quite a few casts for mackerel. They're not here yet, obviously. Anyway, just bring this one in. Probably another dog who's bouncing like hell, just not when I was over there fishing for mackerel. So maybe not. Missed the bite anyway. Hey, it's a bit different. A dab, exactly what I came for. Actually, you know, it's not a dab. it's a very tiny plaice. Would you believe it? Eh? A tiny, tiny plaice. Well, well, well. Look at that. Eh? Let's get a picture of that. Yeah, postage stamp plaice. I'll get this unhooked and get it released. No, nog chydig. Tight liners, just I was thinking I was the last cast, 2 chunky mackerel, first mackerel of the year, and I was at extreme distance. So anyway, I'll get these unhooked and I'll have another go. Right, tight liners, another plaice, a little bit bigger this time, and also a pollack. That was at range as well, so I was quite surprised to see the pollack coming in from that range. Not a bad size, but not a keeper. Let's get these fish back. Pollack on lugworm. Right, I'm going to have to go in between the gills and bring the hook out between the gills. So I'm going to turn the camera off for now and I'll catch you again later. Right, tight liners, so that's the end of the session. I'll wrap everything up here now. Okay, so good session. First 2 mackerel of the season. Real whopping mackerel as well. One of those will be my dinner tonight. So there could be a little catch and cook going on by there. 2 plaice, one of them the tiniest small thing that fits in the palm of my hand, and the other one is slightly bigger. 1 pollack and 5 dogs. So all in all, quite a productive little session. Nice way to spend the morning. Now it's time to go home and do dad duties. Anyway, until the next session, keep your lines tight. Okay, tight liners, and welcome back to the kitchen. So we're going to clean up this fantastic mackerel that I caught this morning, and we're going to do a very simple catch and cook. So the first thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to just gut it and go to that. I just go in there at behind the anal fin and do a very light cut and take it between the fins there all the way through to the head. Like always, I've got my waste bag and I take all the insides out, place it in the bag. Wow, look at that, guys. Loads and loads of sand eels. Sand eels, guys. They are out there. Can't get hold of any, but they are there, obviously. Right, the next stage is I'm going to go behind these fins here again and go in towards the head. Then I'm going to go behind the pectoral, this fin here, the pec fin. Cut down again towards the head and go through the bone. Then all I'm going to do then is going to run this under the tap to make sure that I get rid of all the blood. So I run my thumb down the middle and it cleans up all the blood, and I'm also going to scrape out the belly lining so there's no black bits at all left in there. It doesn't take long, it comes off quite easily just by using your thumbnail. Right, so that's nice and clean. Belly bit there, nice and clean now. And basically I'm not going to do much more to it. All I'm going to do now is cut the tail off, and I'm going to cook that under the grill as it is. Right, the only thing I need to do is I'm just going to cut some very light scores into the skin, just so that it cooks a little bit quicker for me and cooks to the bone. Do that on both sides. Like that. Right, let's give it one more rinse. And that is going in the grill just as it is. I don't need to do anything else to it. I'm looking forward to eating this. Right, eyeliners, I've had the grill heating up for quite some time. So all I need to do now is to place this fish on the grill. Oh, sizzle! That's what we want to hear. Nice sizzle. And that goes in, and I'll just keep an eye on it and turn it after about 10 minutes. It's as easy as that. The mackerel has got so much flavour already, it doesn't need anything else at the moment. Whatever I serve it with after, it will help. But anyway, non chydig. Right, so that's had a few minutes now on one side. So get it out. And we'll keep turning it. Oh yes, it's already starting to smell good. And back it goes. We'll keep turning it every now and then. I think mackerel is probably one of the most underrated fish in the sea. It's so tasty, and you don't need to do anything to it. We're going to keep moving it again now. One more turn probably and it'll be done. Back onto this first side. Oh, it's looking good. It's starting to smell really good. Right, this is ready now. Have a quick look in the middle there. Yeah, I can go right down to the bone. Okay, time to plate up. Time to eat. Right, so here we go. Turn it on its side. Grab it there. Get a little bit from there. Go in. That off. Right guys, and all I've got there now just to finish it off, just some bits of butter, there like that. And I'm also going to put on just a little bit of this chili jelly that my mum made. Just a little bit. Right, so first mackerel of the season, so let's have a good try of this. A little bit of that chili jam. That is just, like I said earlier, one of the most underrated fish in the sea. Well, tightliners, I hope you like what you've seen. and you get on with doing some cooking yourselves. I really do appreciate the subscriptions that I've had. I'm up to over 200 now, on to the next 100. So if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Until the next time, keep your lines.